Hi everyone, this is Servant Roger. Welcome to the neighborhood. Today we're going to begin a 40-day journey on the Agaphileros 40-day journal. It's one of my latest books. I have two. This one right here. It's available on Amazon, or you can contact me directly for this one or for this one, the companion workbook, which is a more in-depth study on Agaphileros A. They both are reference to Agaphileros A, which was one of the first books I wrote. Check it out. Um, what I want to do today is kind of read what's in the 40-day day one. So you have your day one, you have your title, you're going to have your scripture, and then your reflection. All right. Now, for those of you that don't know what agaphileros means, it's agape, phileo, and eros put together. Agape means love everyone, total. Phileo, love everyone in your circle. Eros, love your spouse. So we've put that together and we have been building on it over the years. And now we've come to this. This is like a gem of love, and we're going to use this to help each other kind of grow. If you make comments, I'll definitely check it out and we will go from there and we'll try to help everybody, okay? All right. So day one, rebuild the walls because a lot of us have been through broken relationships. So the scripture is Isaiah 61 and 4. In the NIV, it says, they will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations. And the reflection for that day, day one, broken love leaves broken structures. Sometimes those ruins are not relationships, but the inner architecture of the soul. Trust, peace, hope, and courage. God calls you not merely to survive the wreckage, but to rebuild with better materials. Forgiveness instead of fear, patience instead of panic. Healing is construction work. Each prayer is a brick. Each boundary rebuilt is a wall that lets in light but keeps out lies. Today, decide that you will not live among ruins any longer. Rebuild. One of the things I brought to the party is a brick. This brick represents what a lot of us need in our lives. We need to rebuild some of the broken places because of the relationships that broke us or that we broke others. And now we're broken because when you break others, you break yourself. And so this brick is to remind you that you need to rebuild. You need to rebuild. Don't want to drop the brick. All right. So this will be a 40-day like a gym of love. Once we get to the end, all of us should be stronger in our relationships. All right. Let me ask you four questions and I'll give you 4 points and then we're done. What ruins am I currently or are you currently living among? Sometimes you decide to live among something that has been broken down and you just sit there and live there. You have to ask yourself, are you there right now? What part of me feels broken and needs rebuilding? You have to do a self-assessment. Know in yourself, do I really need to rebuild or am I going to stay broken? And when I go into another relationship, I'm taking my brokenness with me and I'm going to damage that relationship. Thirdly, have I mistaken surviving for healing? Again, some people just they survive and they go from one to the next, one to the next. And what they don't realize is they've never been healed. So they can never hold on to one. They're always moving around trying to find the next and the best. And finally, what walls in my life need rebuilding? Maybe you're good in this area, but you need some help in that area. Maybe you're good with, you know, talking to people, but you're not so good in trusting people. Fair enough. Let's build together, okay? So here are the 4 points I want you to take away today. Number one, protection should not become your prison, right? When you're rebuilding your life, you're rebuilding relationships, it is not to imprison you. It is to give you freedom. So be careful on that. Number two, rebuilding requires planning, and planning requires a purpose. Every relationship in your life should have a purpose. If it doesn't have a purpose and it doesn't serve a purpose, then you're in a bad relationship, especially if you don't know the purpose behind having that relationship. Number three, there must be a rebuilding before there's a releasing. Sometimes you have to go through the rebuilding process, like Ruth, go through the rebuilding process, rebuild your life on another level, in another place, another time, before a Boaz can be released into your life. And number four, Go from I'm broken to I'm under construction. One of the things that we as believers fail to realize is God is a God of restoration. We often remain broken and we forget about kintsugi. It's a Japanese word which talks about how when a cup or a bowl is broken, they will seal it back with gold. So what that does, it makes what was broken more valuable. And when you allow Christ in your life, you allow your brokenness to become more valuable. So don't look at yourself as a loss. Look at yourself as a win. Look at yourself as more valuable. That is day one. Hope to see you on day two. God bless.